for certain, but this I know, life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not a ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog with leash.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. His first carry, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On second down, right back to Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They run again with Hines. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Texans at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Check pass, check pass.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. Up the middle they go. It's Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Hines. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back in 60.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cut 19, cut 19. 18 Cardinals, 18.
From the gun, Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Ready?
Man open left side is Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run with Hall. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now Perkins. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was there, partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing is Perkins. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Back to the ground with Hall. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. They go with the option on the 2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember with the dribbler, draw, drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
19 Lions. Go quick.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
19-18.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll go down at the 28. On first down, Hines. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's caught. Cooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle they go. It's Hines. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, Jackson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very solid gain of 27. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
And that's caught inside the 35. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Perkins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the tight end goes in motion left. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall to about the 48-yard line.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Perkins. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Ball on a give up the middle. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Back to throw. Perkins. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. In motion comes the tight end left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hines. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin from 17 yards out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Now Lovie Smith sends the call out. They're going to go for 2 here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Right there.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Straight straight ahead is home. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on.
They'll give to Hall. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 31, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
19 tight, 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Jackson. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Back 60. Come back team. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
70 Rangers.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Amari Barno able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Get it. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates.
Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
York able to send this one through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Hall again, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Well, this This ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Baltimore, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.